1000% I've made a reference to this before, but Kate Sanders would totally call me an outfit repeater. Here's yet another video that I'm posting with the exact same outfit. Regardless, we're here to talk about one of my favorite horror movies ever, and we are also going to be unboxing it, specifically because we just got a sequel to it in theaters that happens to share the same name. And in today's video, we are going to be unboxing I Know What You Did Last Summer on Blu-ray, which is wild. Le Pacte du Silence. That is so intense. Why is that so intense in French? I actually didn't realize this had the French version in it, so like basically like the subtitles and stuff. Mais je suppose que c'est important pour moi de voir en français. C'est ça. So basically, for those of you who are not familiar with this movie, which there's no way that you're not familiar with this movie, but I'll get into it anyway. We got a guy with a hook for a hand who's basically killing a bunch of teenagers, played by literal icons, by the way, which we will get into. This was one of the most referenced movies, like horror movies back in the day, to the point, like it was so popular that it made up a good chunk of Scary Movie, which just made fun of movies like Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and just a bunch of other movies that were popular around that time. But this basically defined culture at some point. Like I think people underestimate how much horror influences pop culture. This is definitely one of those movies, and everybody, I mean everybody in this movie, knocked it out of the park, including the craft services table. Because not only were these people well fed behind the scenes, they were serving on camera, absolutely killing it, no pun intended. Iconic. Iconic. So we got, last summer, 4 friends made a desperate pact to conceal a shocking secret, but now someone has apparently learned the truth. It's giving Pretty Little Liars, but this is the blueprint, guys. Like, this is why we have Pretty Little Liars. It's because I Know What You Did Last Summer, like, basically set the stage for that to happen. And I didn't know this, but this used to be a book before it got turned into a movie by the same dude who did Scream. So Kevin Williamson brought this to, I'm pretty sure it was Kevin Williamson. Am I just talking out of my butt? Hold on. Wait. Yeah, screenplay by Kevin Williamson. Okay, oh, thank God, because I fully associate it with that man. But that man fully defined pop culture. Like, the late 90s were his playground. We had Dawson's Creek, we had Scream, we had I Know What You Did Last Summer, we had Scream 2, we kind of had Scream 3, but he didn't really, that was 2000, and he didn't really have as much of a say in Scream 3, but really, really good stuff. Actually, it's all starting to make sense now. It's Sony. It's a Sony movie, and Dawson's Creek was also Sony, so Kevin Williamson clearly had some kind of contract, I don't know. But yeah, this is the 4K Ultra HD version of this movie, and I'm pretty sure I've seen the 4K HD Ultra version of this movie, and it's absolutely fantastic. You got some special features here in the back. So you got the deleted scenes, My Own Summer, an interview with director Jim Gillespie. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. He Knows What You Did, an interview with Muse Watson. No idea who that is, but I'm sure they contributed so much to this movie. They have, so basically you get normally you get a Blu-ray and DVD in one package. I think the Halloween videos that I did, I'll kind of like link them up here. Those have the Blu-ray and DVD, I'm pretty sure. And then this one has the 4K Ultra HD disc, and then also just has a Blu-ray disc, but it does not have a DVD. But you also get the option to add this as a, what do you get? Like, you can have it in digital form. I can't remember if I ended up getting it as a digital, like on Apple, or if there was another device that I had to go to redeem. I think it was something else. It was another platform that I had to go to redeem it in digital form, but it wasn't Apple, which is really sad because my entire collection is on Apple TV. So the sleeve comes off like so, and then on the inside, this is a really cool part. So they have like the new cover, which, to be completely honest, I'm not the biggest fan of. This is just it's too modern for me. Even though they're going for a retro look, it just comes off as just really modern. It's like somebody pretending to like retro stuff, and then they come out with this cover, and I'm just like, absolutely not. This captures the 90s vibes expertly. Well, probably because it came out in the 90s and was setting the stage for other movies, but this is such a 90s cover. Like, we had Halloween doing this at some point, I'm pretty sure, but like the whole, like, you know, the blue lighting to light up the actors' faces, very 90s, very like mysterious, you know, kind of sensual. Like this this was a vibe back in the day. Like, I actually really appreciate that this is the French version, because I've never seen this movie in French, and I think I'm going to end up watching it in French. I think that would be a lot of fun. Back is still the same. I really like that you have the ability to alternate between covers. The Halloween movies also did a fantastic job with this, where you could alternate between the different covers. And then if you kind of throw on like a special night for your friends, like a horror movie night, you can kind of just have this open like that, and it can sort of just look like the movie cover. Like when you see the cover of the movie before you go into a theater, it kind of just looks like that, which I think is pretty cool. Don't look at that. I think I've already redeemed it. But yeah, let's get inside. So I already removed the paper. It does come with like a little bit of a, let me just show it like this. It comes with like this paper. You have the English version on the other side. I'm pretty sure I've redeemed this, so it's really not that serious. Like, I do not need to be hiding it. Yeah, so that paper basically helps you get a digital version of the copy, so you kind of have the movie with you wherever you go. The inside, however, has the 4K Ultra HD, so that's that one, and it will work in your Blu-ray player. I believe if your Blu-ray player supports 4K, it should work. They have like a little bit of tidbit over there. I think I used my PS5 and it did support it, so I like pop off king. And yeah, then this is just a regular Blu-ray, and it has pictures of the cast that I'm pretty sure they're using on, like, they're just using different versions of these pictures on here, like more photoshopped here, but like I think these were just the studio shots that they took. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. But now I get to yap about how I feel about all of these actors and all that they contributed to horror, and how I just really, really love them. Some more than others, but yeah, let's get into it. We got Jennifer Love Hewitt. What an icon. And especially with the new movie that came out recently, she's in it. Freddie Prinze Junior is in it as well. A really, really iconic movie. Everybody knows about it. People had this on VHS back in the day. Everybody would reference it. Even if you hadn't seen it, you knew what it was about. And of course, it had like a bunch of different sequels and copycat movies. But yeah, so Jennifer Love Hewitt, icon. She was in Ghost Whisperer. Loved her since... actually, like, probably this movie. I don't remember what the first thing was that I watched her in. It was most likely Ghost Whisperer, actually. I watch Ghost Whisperer to this day. It's a fantastic show. She's just great. She's very likable. Party of Five, oh my god. She was in Party of Five, and I love Party of Five. I've known him since his Scooby-Doo days, and these two are absolutely, like, they're really fantastic. They have chemistry. They just did a really good job. That's Ryan Phillipe. Phil, I don't know how to say his name. I apologize, Ryan. But he was married to Drew Barrymore, and then I don't know what the heck happened between them, because they were just like a power couple. And then you have Sarah Michelle Gellar, who these two were in a movie. It's actually, this is worlds colliding. So these two were in a movie together in Cruel Intentions, where he met his future wife, Reese Witherspoon. And then these two were in Scooby-Doo, but they met on this movie and then got married after, or I think during the last season of Buffy. And by the second Scooby-Doo movie, I might be wrong, but they're married to this day, and it's just the cutest thing. Yeah, this movie changed lives and like helped birth other lives, because they have two children. And they brought such nuance to otherwise tropey characters. You have, like, you know, the Miss Goody Two-Shoes, Mary Sue character, and Jennifer Love Hewitt, like, really brings a likability to it, because it's very easy to be a Mary Sue character that everybody hates. Nobody was hating on Jennifer Love Hewitt in this movie. People were, like, thirsting after her then. They're thirsting after her now. Completely understandable. I would give my left kidney for this woman. What an icon. Love her. You have Freddie Prinze Junior. I don't actually know what happened to his acting career. He had a screen presence. I thought he was pretty cool. And then after the Scooby-Doo movies, I didn't really see him anywhere. He played your typical, you know, high school popular guy who ends up staying in the same town that, well, y'all went to high school in. But again, brought some nuance to that trope. And you know, shout out to Kevin Williamson for giving those fine distinctions to these characters, because it's very easy to just be like, oh yeah, you know, here we have like the popular one, the dumb jock one, etc., and then just like leaving it at that. But you get emotionally invested in these characters. Like, you just have an hour and 30 minutes to spend with them, but throughout the entire thing, you're like, holy crap, like, I hope nobody dies. Like, you feel bad when they die. I don't know who will die. Yes, I do. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know how to handle these things. I don't know who's seen this movie and who hasn't. But yeah, then you have Ryan, Phillipe. We're gonna call him Ryan. Then you have Ryan, and Ryan's thing is, I think he's probably the jock. Actually, he's a jock character. He's just like the popular-ish guy who kind of hangs out with the cool crowd and then just like gets left back in the town that he grew up in, and we all know somebody like that. And then you have Sarah Michelle Gellar, who's like prom queen material in this, and she's the popular girl. I'm pretty sure she's prom queen, but they give such an incredible layer to her character, and she's a fan favorite. So if you've seen this movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have not seen this movie, watch it for her performance, because she absolutely slayed, like Buffy the Vampire style slayed in this movie. Good times. You will not be disappointed. Buy this if it's available on a streaming platform, you know, have it there and then watch it with a bunch of friends. It's, you know, it's a silly movie. It was a silly movie then, it's a silly movie now, but it has, you know, it's one of those things where if you're looking for entertainment, you will find it. If you're looking for something deeper, you will find it. I feel like that's just how Kevin Williamson's movies are. Scream is like that too. If you just want to have a good time, watch Scream. If you, yeah, I'll actually link, I've done a Scream unboxing back when I shaved my head. Which, I mean, we're all going through something. So check out my Scream unboxings for those. But Scream's also another really good one that I would recommend. And as far as I'm concerned, to some extent, they exist in the same universe. Sarah Michelle Gellar was also in Scream. Look at her go. What a queen. I love her. Anyway, but yeah, check this out. And let me know if you enjoyed this movie, what you thought about some of the sequels, and what you think about the remake. I was going to go watch the remake. I haven't had a chance to yet, but do let me know if you did get a chance to watch it. I'm most likely going to wait for it to be available on streaming because I heard the reviews were really, really bad, and so I'm just personally really scared of what I'm going to find. And I have no intention of paying full price for a movie ticket. So I will just wait until it comes onto one of the streaming platforms that I have. But do let me know in the comments what you thought of the not remake, but like the sequel. If it lived up to the original, if it kind of just like ruined it. Which, I mean, considering they had that I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer sequel, that was so horrendously bad that I don't believe that the new one is that bad, because that was just completely ridiculous. But I'm curious to know what y'all have to say. So definitely leave a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button to stay in touch and to see more videos. I do be going over that's so ridiculous. I do be going over different retro. Why do I feel like Colin Jost? But I do go over different like retro media, old school devices, Blu-ray players, DVD players. It's fun in Manic Media Dreamland, and I would like you to join the Manic Media Dream team. So yeah, that'd be really cool. Also, I'm trying to do this thing where I want to be more active on Instagram. This is my Instagram handle. Please feel free to follow me on that. If I reach 30 followers, I will start posting more. I know the bar is so low, but it's literally because I don't post and I never log into my Instagram, and I'm pretty sure I turn off notifications somehow, and I can't turn them back on. So even if I turn them on, I don't get notifications. It's really weird. I don't know what to do. Somebody please send help. And then I'm also on TikTok. I'm going to be making different types of videos on there moving forward, or at least trying to. So you can check me out there, follow me on there. I'm definitely trying to share more of my existence with people, because why the heck not? And I look forward to meeting more of y'all, and I will chat with y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.